Very good morning, my dear students. Dear students, in my previous lecture, I have explained to you about all the group of primary verbs, and at last I was describing about the use of do, does, did. And now I am going to explain you about the use of do, does, did apart from the tenses. Okay. Dear children, auxiliary verbs to do, in which the group of to do, the following auxiliary verbs comes: do, does, did. First of all, let me tell you the use of do, does, did apart from the tenses. So, dear children, use of do, does, did expresses the following situations in affirmative sentences. Okay, what kind of situation? Let's see with the help of example. I do go to school. It means that I do go to school means that I used to do my regular work. Okay, that I used to do every day the same way I'm also doing. Now, let's see the another example. He does read. He does read. Let's see the other example. She did take medicines daily. She did take medicines daily. It doesn't matter. She is still not completely cured or anything, but she did take medicines daily. Now, let's see the other use of do, does, did. Dear children, now let me tell you, do is also used to indicate adequacy or suitability, Okay, let's see the example. Like, I have not, or I haven't. I haven't got a torch. I haven't got a torch. Will a matchbox do? Okay, in this sentence, somebody is saying that he hasn't got a torch but still He's asking that will a matchbox do the same work that was expected with the torch? It means producing light. Okay, and if somebody will answer against them like no, a matchbox won't do. A matchbox won't do. Okay, right? Let's see the other use of do, does, and did. Let me write over here the third group that I have. To do with a word, to do with is used to indicate concern. Concern means in some of the places you can take it as a relation. To do with, okay, is used to indicate concern. It means a kind of relation with something. Like I'm not concerned with this. It means I have not any kind of relation with this. Okay. Let's see the example. It has nothing to do with you. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. What does it mean? It means that, let me write it in this bracket. It doesn't concern you. Okay, it means that it doesn't concern you. Okay, it does mean over here. Now let me give you the another example by which it will be very easier for you to get. It was nothing to do with me. It was nothing to do with me. In this sentence, my dear children, it also means that it didn't concern me. Okay, it didn't concern me, right? I'm using didn't over here because the sentence that I have written over here, it belongs to the past tense. Okay, that's why. It means that it didn't, or you can also write did not as well. Didn't concern me. Right? Now, let's move to the other use of all of this. Forms of do are useful in expressing similarity in conjunction with show and neither. Okay, it means forms of do are useful in expressing similarity in conjunction with so or neither. Let's see the example. Like, my brother hates eggs. My brother hates eggs, and so does his son. It means what? The way my brother hates egg, in the same way his son also hates eggs. Okay. It clears that the forms of do are useful in expressing similarity in conjunction with so or neither. Okay. Now let me give you an example related to neither. My brother doesn't like eggs, neither do I. It means what? The way my brother doesn't like eggs, the same way I also don't like eggs. That's why the sentence is written over here that my brother doesn't like eggs, neither do I. Okay? Now, dear children, one of the most important use of do that I am going to teach you, you must have seen the use of this in some of the places. Okay, let's see. Do is also used to avoid the repetition of the verb. Do is used to avoid the repetition of the verb. What kind of repetition it avoids? Let's see the example. Rahul studies as hard as his sister does. It means just a single word does proves that Rahul studies same like his sister. It means the way his sister works very hard, in the same way Rahul also works very hard in his studies. And the single word does makes the sentence very clear. Okay. Now let me give you another example which will help you to understand it more clearly. Like Salini excelled in language studies so did his brother. Okay. Now, dear children, over here, one of the most important topic of the verb, auxiliary verbs Part 1 Primary auxiliary verbs along with its groups like verbs to be form, verbs to have form and verbs to do form now comes to an end over here. Okay, if you have any kind of problem, if you have any questions, you can contact to us, you can call us or you can comment us as well.